Hey guys, it's me, Super Giant Mario 64. Today I have a topic that is a bit harder to discuss. You see, recently I have lost someone important to me in my life. Whenever these things happen to you, you can't help but think about life and how time just continues on by. I'm not really scared of death, but I have noticed as I get older I can't help but think about it a little more. The idea that time is slipping through my fingers like sand and there's nothing really I can do about it, but enjoy the time I do have with those I care about. I just want to make the time I spend here count, you know? Anyways, losing this particular person in my life hit me a lot harder than I expected. He was my good friend's father. I actually met him when I was 17 years old, which feels like another lifetime ago. I had just started going to San Jose State University and living completely on my own. Life was this big open field for me, and a part of it was unknown and scary. Well, a lot of it was actually. I met this particular friend in my history class. He was really smart regarding history and what took place at what time. I struggled a lot in that class. History is not my best subject. I stay up until 3 in the morning studying for the midterm coming up, and my buddy would be sleeping in class. Somehow I'd get a D on the test and he would get an A plus with the 10th power. It was frustrating to say the least, but he invited me to his parents to hang out outside of school. I headed over there and met his dog, Rocky, his younger brother, Nolan, and his mother and his father. His father was a big guy like me. Apparently he was in the military and fought in the war in Vietnam. He was a smart businessman and had a lot of interesting stories, meeting Jackie Chan and other famous people along his travels for business. He looked strong in his old photos. He was a weightlifter and a boxer in the military, a real man's man. My friend had shared with him my story about my family breaking apart and my parents turning to drugs, how my siblings and I were placed in the foster care system and that I was living on my own, taking care of myself. He gave me a strong handshake and looked at me in the eyes and said, "My home is your home. You can come and stay here anytime." It was really surprising to hear him say that off the bat, considering I hadn't met him yet. But that was the kind of guy he was. As time continued by and I came over my friend's place more and more, my friend's father would tell me that I was a part of the family, that he looked at me as one of his own sons. It was really comforting to know that. You see, my father, I miss him every day. I can't help but think about him, how he is doing, is he healthy, how is he holding up. More than that, I wonder what kind of conversations we would have as I'm growing up. Would he be proud of me and who I'm becoming? I didn't know, but at least I had my friend's dad to talk to if I needed to. Over the years, my friend's father grew ill. He was in a lot of pain and lost a lot of weight. He could hardly walk, and when he talked, it sounded very weak. It was hard to see him go through so much, but he was still smiling, still cracking jokes. When I come over to his house, he still greeted me with a firm handshake, still called me a son. He had a twinkle in his eye when he smiled, as if the fire was still burning in his soul despite his body failing. My friend and I would go to the gym, and here my friend's father would be crutching along, just trying to join us. I was shocked. "He's still going to the gym?" I said to my friend. "Yeah, he's still going to the gym, working out hard." Now I look at him from time to time in the gym and see him still paddling away on the machine as if to say, "I'm not done yet. I still got some fight in me." What a guy, I thought. What a guy. My friend messaged me. He told me his father passed. I saw the message when I got up first thing in the morning and immediately called him. My friend was strong on the phone, but I knew he was in a lot of pain. He asked me to speak at his memorial, and of course I said I would. I've never attended a funeral or memorial of someone I knew before. When I was little and my grandmother passed, I was not allowed to attend. This will be the first service I ever go to where I will speak, and I'm not too sure what I will say or how I will say it. I don't think there is enough words to describe how great someone is to you. How is there? But I will try. The day of his service, I was rushing to get ready. All my suits and shirts seemed to not be good enough for the day. Finally, I got ready and headed over. I was nervous to speak in front of everyone. As a man, I don't like to cry in front of others, but I could not help but get emotional when it came time to speak. Seeing my friend's mom in tears and hearing her words regarding her husband made me think of my wife and the inevitable day that this will come for us. Seeing my friend and his family members made it hard for me to accept this day for what it is, our goodbye. When it came to my speech, I got up, knowing this was going to be the last words I have to say to my friend's father. It all hit me pretty hard. I had not had a chance to mourn him myself. Just put it in the back of my mind and continued going to work with smiles. But I could not hold back my tears as I said my speech. You know, when you're little, all you can think about is wanting to grow up, to be older, independent, have your own money and to buy what you want to buy and get a car and go wherever you want to go. But as you get older, you can't help but miss the times when you were young, not worrying about bills and food, not knowing what these losses really meant. I know it's a part of life, that somehow knowing that is supposed to make it easier when these things occur. But no one is really ever ready to say goodbye. But it's not goodbye, right? It's see you later, right? Losing those you care about is a part of life. It's a part of growing up. Life is full of all those beautiful moments so that when you're facing these hardships, you can remember those times you spent with that person and smile. Life is hard. Life is sometimes a struggle. But life is also beautiful and can bring you so much joy. It's through getting through the hardships in life that you can really enjoy the good times. I get nervous thinking about becoming a father. Will I be a good enough, wise enough father, strong enough father? I don't know. I just hope I am as good as my friend's dad, my dad. Good man, good father. Hey guys, I realized this video is a little bit more of a harder topic to discuss, and I couldn't help but get sad just talking in the video, but I want to let this end this video on a brighter note. I actually got to see my wife's class the other day, and it was a while back, but it was really comforting to see all those kids and smiling and happy to see me. They actually watch this channel from time to time, and they are one of my biggest fans, so I just wanted to give a shout out to my wife's 4th and 5th grade class. You guys really put a smile on my face, and they drew some cool pictures with me and my iPad, and I drew a little animation of Goku getting angry for them, and they got really excited about it. Just wanted to say I think about you guys, and I hope you guys are the best. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys around.